Good afternoon. Graduates, please remain standing, and audience, please join them as our Blue Valley West Chorale, under the direction of Mrs. Kimberly Medelsky, sings the Star-Spangled Banner. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. You may be seated. Thank you, Chorale. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Katie Bonema, and it is my privilege and honor to serve as principal at Blue Valley West High School. I want to welcome our candidates for graduation, their parents, guardians, family members, and friends to Blue Valley West's 23rd commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to invite Senior Representative Ellison Hargrove to the podium to welcome you today on behalf of the class of 2024. Ellison is the daughter of Wendy Troby and Brian Hargrove. She will be attending Oklahoma Baptist University next year to study elementary education.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ellison Hargrove, one of your senior class officers, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak today. First of all, on behalf of the entire class of 2024, I'd like to welcome and most importantly, thank all parents, family, and friends, as well as the Blue Valley West faculty and staff for their love and constant support. So much of our growth is attributed to your guidance and patience, and for that we owe you the greatest appreciation. These past 4 years have involved some of the most memorable and influential moments of our lives that have accumulated into the preparation for our futures. When planning for graduation throughout this school year, our administrators continue to remind my fellow senior officers and I to capture the personality of the class of 2024. And you see, oddly enough, that's quite the daunting task because each of us have had such unique experiences throughout high school. So I kind of started to ask the question, what is the common theme? What message does our class overwhelmingly represent, despite each of us experiencing the last 4 years in such unique ways? Personally, I see resilience, optimism, determination. I see a group of people who understand that time is fleeting, that each moment, good or bad, has purpose. I see an eagerness to find and achieve purpose, to live a life full of life. Each year, a new group of students sits in these seats and bids farewell to high school. They hear the same encouragement, often falling on deaf ears, written off as cliche. So I encourage you each to actually consider what makes up the personality of the class of 2024, because yes, it's what makes our grade unique, but most importantly, it encapsulates our strengths, the very strengths that we should look to as we're propelled into new schools, new jobs, and new communities. Make today a day of reflection and a day of celebration. Don't just go through the motions. I'm so proud of the class of 2024, and I'm happy to congratulate you all, not just for your accomplishments leading up to today, but also for the great lives I'm positive it will lead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellison. And now, the Blue Valley West Chorale will perform May the Road Rise Up under the direction of Mrs. Kimberly Midelsky. Thank you, Chorale. Blue Valley West's mission is to prepare our students to excel now and in the future. As you most likely know, we are proudly and firmly grounded on the four cornerstones of family, pride, grit, and excellence. Tonight, we celebrate this class and their demonstration of these cornerstones. Family. Tonight, graduates, you are literally surrounded by family. You have worked hard to get here, but it wouldn't be possible without support and guidance from your family and your Jaguar family. It is important that we acknowledge the people in this space tonight who have loved you and dedicated themselves to helping you learn and grow, and on whose shoulders you stand today. Success of our mission would not be possible without the support and guidance of the Blue Valley West administrative team, as well as our extended family, our district administration, and the Board of Education. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Tanya Merrigan, Blue Valley's Superintendent of Schools, to the podium to introduce those joining us on the platform today.
Thank you, Dr. Bonema. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Blue Valley School District and the administration, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to greet you at this, the 23rd graduation of Blue Valley West High School. It always is a special time of year as graduates come forth to receive their diplomas. This graduation represents the fulfillment of much hard work and effort on the part of the community, parents, relatives, and many others. Students, we are extremely proud of you and your accomplishment. It is my privilege and honor to introduce the guests on the platform today to offer their congratulations as well. Please hold your applause until we have recognized everybody. Board of Education President, Jody Deeds. Board of Education Vice President, Gina Knapp. Board of Education Member, Dr. Sonia Evans. Board of Education Member, Patrick Hurley. Board of Education Member, Jan Kessinger. Board of Education Member, Jim McMullen. Board of Education Member and proud parent of a graduate tonight, Clay Norkey. and former Board of Education member Richard Fancher. Also joining us this evening is Deputy Superintendent Dr. Katie Collier and the amazing Blue Valley West administrative team, Mr. Brian Bruto, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Casey Petty, Assistant Principal, Mr. Kevin Cimarron, Assistant Principal, and finally, Dr. Mickey McLeod from Johnson County Community College. Congratulations, graduate. Please join me in welcoming these members to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Merrigan. Also joining us on stage this afternoon are senior performer Riley Zhang and senior speaker Gabriella De Lima. A critical component of our Jaguar family is our extraordinary faculty and staff. Would all Blue Valley West faculty members please stand? As you can see, each faculty member is wearing the academic regalia that identifies their highest degree in the institution or college from which they received that degree. Among our certified staff here today, there are 94 who hold a master's degree and 7 who hold doctoral degrees or their equivalent. A staggering 91% of our teachers hold an advanced degree or are currently enrolled in a program earning one. They embody a spirit of intellectual curiosity and model what it means to be a lifelong learner every day for our Blue Valley West students. Audience, please join me in thanking these outstanding professionals for a job well done. Thank you. Seniors, you have accomplished so much, and your achievements as a class are exemplary and noteworthy. Of course, none of this would be possible were it not for the support and care of your family. At this time, I would like to ask the parents and guardians of the senior class to please stand. Seniors, please join me in thanking your family. Our second cornerstone is pride. The dictionary tells us that pride refers to deep satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities that are widely admired. Seniors, your family and our community have had the chance to watch you over the past 4 years accomplish tasks that have undoubtedly made us so proud of you, and rightfully so. In this segment of our program, we'll be hearing the voices of members of this class, which serve as examples of your contributions that give us all that fulfilled sense of belonging at West, pride. It is my pleasure to introduce our senior speaker for today, Gabriella De Lima. Gabriella is the daughter of Angelica DeValle and Washington De Lima. Next year, she will be studying mechanical engineering as a Karsh STEM scholar at Howard University. Please welcome Gabriella.
Thank you, Dr. Bonema, for that introduction. Good afternoon. My name is Gabby, and I've been given the honor of addressing my graduating senior class. Over the past week, we've all heard the hardships and accomplishments that our class has overcome, so naturally I had to go a little bit of a different route. Scientist Albert Einstein states that the theory of relativity is that the laws of physics apply uniformly to all objects in the same plane, regardless of their frame of reference. For example, from the perspective of a pedestrian, you travel 45 miles per hour or more for a lot of you on your way to school. But from your perspective as the driver, you're just sitting still, even though you are indeed moving. I've spent my entire senior year both sitting in the driver's seat of the car, believing that I am motionless, going absolutely nowhere, and as the pedestrian, watching wistfully from the sidewalk as my classmates speed by on the way to seemingly bigger and better things. I can guarantee that all of you sitting here today in the audience have felt this way at some point in your 4 years at West. Honestly, I've spent so much time in the driver's seat wishing that I was progressing and just achieving more that I forget I am indeed moving. Even if from my frame of reference it is hard to perceive, I am and have always been growing, changing, and gaining new life experiences. I want every person here in the audience today to, for a moment, stop looking to the side at the other cars and focus on your path and on your own achievements. Whether big or small, you must understand the gravity of all that you have accomplished during your 4 years at West. If you think about it, we are the final class of seniors to have had part of our high school years affected by COVID, and yet here we are. We finally made it. Even if your only accomplishment in the traditional sense, of course, is sitting here today, understand that that in itself is not an opportunity that everybody gets, and it should never be taken for granted. The theory of relativity essentially guarantees that the laws of physics are always at play, no matter where you are on the Earth. I say this to remind all of my peers today that no matter where you are on your journey moving forward, remember that you are as capable of success as anybody else you see around you. Even when it seems as though a particular failure may be the end of the road and everybody else around you just continues to achieve and move up, know that there is always a way forward. Even though we ourselves cannot control external circumstances, we still have full control over how we react to them. Today marks the end of this chapter and the beginning of a new one for the class of 2024. Moving forward, I want all of us to remember that we can be successful under any circumstances. We are doing ourselves such a disservice by constantly focusing on other people's motion and subsequently are ignoring our own. Fortunately, the laws of physics are pretty concrete. So, after today, whenever you are having doubts about whether or not you are moving forward in your life, simply change your mental frame of reference. After all, that is the most beneficial thing that you can do for your own success. And with that, I wish everybody the best of luck in what comes after today. It has been a privilege to be a part of this graduating class, so thank you, and good luck to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Gabriella. At this time, I would like to introduce our senior performer today, Riley Zhang. Riley is the daughter of Xin Zhang and Young Zhang. Next year, she will study biology and music at Wellesley College. This evening, Riley will be performing Un Suspiro by Franz Liszt. Thank you so much, Riley. Excellence. Excellence manifests itself in many ways in our Blue Valley West community. Each of these seniors today have achieved excellence in their own way. It is appropriate at a commencement ceremony to recognize and acknowledge academic excellence. This past Friday at Class Day, we recognized students achieving one of the 3 levels of our Latin academic recognitions. Students graduating with a 4.0 or higher received the cum laude distinction. Will all 60 seniors in this special group of students please stand now to be recognized? The next group of seniors we would like to recognize are those graduating with the distinction of magna cum laude, which signifies a cumulative GPA of 4.3 or higher. Will these 35 students please stand so we can congratulate them? Finally, we want to honor those students who are graduating with our highest academic achievement, summa cum laude. These students have a cumulative GPA of 4.5 or higher and have received a medallion to signify this outstanding achievement. Will these 50 students please stand to be recognized? Congratulations to each of you for these excellent academic achievements. In addition to these honors, the class of 2024 can claim 20 members who have been recognized in the National Merit Scholarship Competition. Over 50 members of this class have earned the distinction of being recognized as an ACT scholar by earning a score of 32 or higher on that assessment, and 5 members of this class earned a perfect score on the ACT. Extracurricular and co-curricular activities play an integral role in the high school experience, and at West, they are indeed excellent. Your class has been witness to Eric So becoming our school's first 4-year all-state band honoree, a national champion BPA team that included Ari Gagne, Nishay Revel, Rashab Anand, and Brandon Shao. And you've seen Annika Fenzen win an unprecedented 8 individual state championship swim medals, including the 200 individual medley relay and the 100 breaststroke just yesterday. Your class is excellent. Additionally, this class has contributed to at least 11 Eastern Kansas League team championships, numerous regional championships, 9 team state championships, including those earned by boys swim and dive, girls swim and dive, volleyball, girls soccer, girls golf, boys tennis, and baseball during this class's 4 years at West. And ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. We plan to add to these totals next week as our boys golf, soccer, softball, baseball, and track and field athletes continue to compete. Every single spring sports team this year is individually or collectively as a team competing deep into the postseason. In addition, our co-curricular programs consistently receive top ratings. This year alone, our DECA and BPA programs sent a huge number of students to national competitions, bringing home 4 national championships. Our debate team was regional champions and state runners-up, and our forensics program crowned a new state champion, in addition to qualifying a record number of students to nationals. Our choir program traveled to competition in Hawaii and brought home first place recognition. Band has our first 4-year all-state member. Seniors in our choir, orchestra, and band received superior ratings at regional and state competitions. And the Red and Silver Brigade reached Bands of America regional final for the first time in 17 years. This class is excellent. Grit. Dr. Potts once shared this definition of grit with me. He said, grit's the mental toughness and passion that propels you toward achieving your vision for life. It's the key to remaining focused and motivated. Rather than courage or exceptional talent, grit is trusting that if you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you will light it up yourself. All of you have overcome obstacles and setbacks to get here today, but you kept your eye on the prize and you keep progressing because you have grit. This quality will serve you well in life. We are going to exemplify some of that grit right now. Dr. Merrigan, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Blue Valley West High School, I proudly present to you these candidates who have completed all requirements prescribed by the state of Kansas and the Blue Valley School District. It is my honor to recommend that these students be awarded a diploma in recognition of these accomplishments.
Dr. Bonema, on behalf of the Blue Valley Unified School District, the administration, and the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to accept your recommendation that the Blue Valley West class of 2024 be awarded their diplomas.
Honored guests, it is time for us to award diplomas. While our first reader prepares, and we prepare the stage and the student ambassadors, I have a few reminders. Every student should have the opportunity to hear his or her name read and heard by the audience at this program. Please refrain from the use of noisemakers, air horns, or any action that will take away from the dignity of this once-in-a-lifetime ceremony. Please remain in the designated seating area during the ceremony. A professional photography company will mail sample close-up photos for you to purchase if you wish. And lastly, upon completion of today's ceremony, graduates will recess out to the parking lot to meet family and friends, as there is a ceremony following ours. No one is allowed onto the stadium field today. It is time now for our seniors to receive their diplomas.
Sabil Muhammad Abdel Jabber. Elimam Rashad Abdul Rahim. Sadia Abid. Hope Samantha Acosta. Brooklyn Marie Adriance. Camille Marie Ainsworth. Lamia Shamsun Alam. Yuzan El Bedawi. Omar Allen. James Allen. Luke Harrison Allen. Anthony Paulo Alvarez. Rishab Anand. Grace Aline Anderson. Gabriel Eric Andrews. Ibrahim Akol. Malavika Aravind. Zianre Joey Hukiana Arnado. Logan William Arnett. Stella Arvanitakis. Julian Guillermo Ballart. Silas Rank Baldwin. Milani Ryan Bandera. Luke Robert Bandre. Avi Bartel. Ella Carolina Bartholf. Brooklyn Renee Bartling. Minha Busra. J. Michael Beal. Landon Jeffrey Bennett. Ella Marie Benson. Kaylin Marie Bergeron. Dominic James Baruti. Davis Denon Best. Sana Biswas.
Colin Michael Blaine. Nathaniel Joseph Blucher. Alexa Celeste Beaver. Tyler Vincent Bono. Garen Boss. Lainey Ashton Bossy. Connor Boudreau. Sienna Bavana. Ethan Boy. Addison Ryan Boyle. Coleman Kenneth Bradyhoff. Alexander Dykeman Brennan. Quinn Alexander Brockman. Joey Isabella Brogdon. Quinn Brown. Sushan Brungi. Ishan Butharaju. Sarah Michelle Bueller. Keegan Bradley Bullis. Emma Marie Burmaster. Bethany Augusta Burt. Cooper D. Canfield. Isabel Cecilia Carey. Jake Robert Carlisle. Avery Matthew Carlson. Bruno Carmona. Elizabeth Carroll. Harrison Michael Kate. Bo Chamberlain Cecil. Mallikarjuna Chalasani. Grace Nicole Chandler. Moaz Azar Chowdhury. Brinley Sue Crest. Stella Kitini. Lauren Ann Claire.
Kylie Alyssa Clark. William Leland Clark. Ella Ray Clausius. Riley Ann Cloud. Meredith Eastland Cohey. David Joseph Cole. Najee Coleman. Emma Rose Cook. Rika Johanna Dunham Cook. Kaylin Ann Cornelius. Charles Corey. Jaden Lee Cox. Madison Ann Coyne. Carson Matthew Croucher. Jackson Robert Cunningham. Peyton Avery Curry. Haley Michael Dalaba. Carter Ray Daniels. Emma Catherine Davis. Liam James Davis. Hudson Christopher Day. Luna Isabel Day Salinas. Gabriela de Lima. Linus Elliott Deppy. Samuel Zum Dew. Jared Michael Dewey. Kaylee Grace DeWitt. Kate Elizabeth DeWitt. Atharva Deckney. Jake Hudson Dooley. Jenna Shin Dooley. Audrey Nicole Dryden. Andy Duarte. Julian Duarte. Cy Dedella. Abigail Rebecca Duff. Alexander Reed Eden.
Angela Nicole Edwards. Emery Paige Extrant. Ismael Sameh El Ghazali. Ethan David Elston. Logan Brian Engelman. Joseph Wesley Espinosa. Miles Radford Ewell. Darby Addison Avey. Tesneem Fatuma. Vincent Christopher Finch. Annika Danielle Finson. Luke Hayden Finson. Nicholas George Finson. Carson Flake. Rebecca Flores Luna. Elizabeth Ford. Kendall Alexis Ford. Emma Lee Fowler. Connor Ryan Fowles. Isabella Lauren Fox. Colin Christopher Franklin. Harrison David Franklin. Reagan Jean Frederickson. Camden Freeman. Keenan Fries. Ali Fries. Lauren Reese Frumkin. Tian Fu. Taylor Geither. Josiah Gallegos. Mackenzie Shea Galliard. Vonch Gambier. Aria Gane. Ariana Lisette Garcia. Aiden Christopher Getty. Annabelle Grace Gildermeister.
Kaylin Glotzbach. Mackenzie Caroline Glover. Maha Gohesh. Anna Gabriela Gordillo Palacios. Praneeth Gorapati. Easton Braddock Grams. Michael Karama Grubb. Jasmine Elizabeth Hagan. Braylon Joe Hall. Kenneth Dwayne Halls. Ellison Marie Hargrove. Alexis Rose Harmon. Ashley Christine Harrison. Gavin Vonnie Harvey. Anna Elizabeth Hawk. Bethany Jean Hazlett. Abby Nicole Heron. Ava Elizabeth Hefner. Anthony David Hager. Karina Madeline Herr. JC Herholtz. Braden Charles Hines. Morgan Elizabeth Hinton. Marzette Ann Yortsoy. Wilson John Harland. Hadley Parker Holmes. Noah Holt. Jack Kenneth Horst. Alina House. Owen Marshall Hubbard. Isabella Grace Huber. Sage Huffman. Anas Ebrar. Demi Idowu. Jonathan Thomas Imgrund. Lena Iyengar.
Kashana Jassany James. Liban Ismail Jarek. Katie Jenkins. Emmanuel Kofi Namiche Falua Tunji Jonah. David Nicholas Jones. Ashni Kalia. Noah Isaac Cavan. Caitlin Marie Keck. Hadley Kate Kellerman. Miriam Khalid. Abira Ahmir Khan. Blake Anthony Killian. Madeline Jane Kirby. Aiden Kudel. Anikith Kumar. Ian Alexander LaSalle. Ty Lasley. Ariana Valentina Leia Lara. Nicholas Lazo. Ivy Thuin Lee. Andrew Carter Lee. Francis Lee. Wallace Camden Lee. Sean Singh Lehol. Mariah Lynch. Nicholas Lee. Vance Lee. Reagan Elise Lenabach. Justin Long. Olivia Marie Lott. Eli Laszlo Lovich. Pierce Carter Leisinger. Morgan Bailey McGee. Hajra Mahmood. Eli Maker.
Mackenzie Jordan Malin. Q Mann. Devin Mansfield. Alicia Maricani. Kendall Marie Marion. Simi Mathavan. Quentin Joseph Maller. Alicia Liana McCallop. Joseph Michael McCarthy. Abigail Mary McClune. Allison McGrath. Brody McAmin. Camden Matheny. Aditi Mehra. Josephine Renee Mested. Jack William Meyer. Tate Meyer. Serenity Mayor. Delaney Mills. Scarlett James Mills. Lehan Meshra. Karthik Mochurlo. Delaney Mills. Sorry. Nick Moeller. Devin Holly Monahan. Aditya Manga. Colin William Montgomery. Julia Marie Montgomery. Salvador Carl Mora. Tyson Ray Moriarty. Ashley May Muehlmeyer. Crew Michael Myers. Zachary Robert Nab. Darren Narne. Divya Narne. Rebecca Eve Navrin. Eileen Ananda Nung.
Ari Jenny Ngui. Dan Wynn. Joshua Guy Wee Wynn. Lucas An Wynn. Ryan Joseph Norkey. Charlotte Joyce Novak. Nick Novor. Sophia Grace Novacell. Avery Nicole Odgers. Easton O'Keefe. Nemeka Jacob Oparake. Alessandra Olivares Villeda. Brock David Olson. Reese Kaler O'Neill. Nashwan Osman. Victoria Dawn Pear. Adam Xavier Palmer. Kavya Parekh. Olivia Parkin. Elena Helena Parr. Harper Jacqueline Passer. Bentley Douglas Pearson. Nicholas Brian Pearson. Logan Cole Perchile. Noah Caden Perchile. Josie Avery Barr Peters, Aiden Matthew Peterson, Stella May Peterson, Ria Sahir Pirani, Sanay Amalesh Pradhan, Samuel Eugene Pro, Aiden William Pirtle, Camila Quiroz Saimi, Farhan Rahman, Madison Megan Randazzo, and Bryn Rianne Rainey.
Matthew Albert Rosnavad, Ella Radigan, Praneeth Ravella, Nishay Rowell, Caston Michael Regier, Jacob Gerard Reinert, Gwennon Rembold, Lucy Suzanne Reith, Michael Caleb Robinson, Kyle Andrew Rodenbeck, Anna Roderick, Mia Rodriguez, Kennedy Rogers, Jacob Anthony Roman, Jaden Drew Rose, Fargal Rosati, Drew Michael Ryan, Maya Elizabeth Sabapathy, Noor Saeed, Laiba Sajad, Brandon Kyle Sander, Ethan Edward Sander, Nick Sawyer, Zachary Krigston Salen, Alexander John Scantlin, Carson Michael Schloop, Anna Rose Schrader, Mason David Joyner Seberg, Lucy Lynn Sider, Lily Evelyn Seitz, Eric Yuhyun So, Arya Cal Shah, Joe Shannon, Sonia Shapovalova, Logan Sheets, Caden Paul Sheeline,
Garrett J. Shepard, Karan Vineet Sikri, Camden Nolan Snyder, Yabin Sun, Samantha Jane Suan, Jaylee Marie Soul, Reagan Olivia Spiropoulos, Krish Sriram, Aiden Steenkamp, Charles Benjamin Steiner, Kira Mackenzie Stewart, Sydney Elizabeth Stroder, Sydney Gale Suter, Alexa Georgia Sutton, Somya Takokar, Annabelle Catherine Talley, Anthony Tomasi, Ava Caitlin Tarlos, Aria Talang, Anika Thakur. Neha Thakur. Grant Henry Thomas. Margot Luna Thomas. Mitchell Scott Tobin. Marissa Brett Tomlin. Hian Joshua Tran. Peyton Ann Trent. Ethan Matthew Trimble. Allison Sophia Tuck. Brendan Turnbull. Mia Turner. Michael Tomasco. Christopher Uanishi. Reed Umbarger. Genevieve Umentum. Lydia Ungashik.
Kyle Avery Vanson. Madeline Grace Vanson. Joseph James Vaverka. Javier Bonifacio Vigil. Catherine Marie Villegas. Ashlyn Paige Vistuba. Luke Charles Vodenall. Avery Nicole Vogel. Jabulani Washira. Macy Rose Wanamaker. Cheryl Wong. William Roger Watson. Brady Watts. Madeline Kai Weeks. Alyssa May Weiner. Tanner Welsh. Ella Kate Wendell. Kate Elaney Wenzel. Kennedy White. Morgan Victoria White. Jacob Whitehouse. Katrina Whitehouse. Reese Henry Widman. Christopher Jeffrey Weig. Israel Shamari Williams. Ian Patrick Wilson. Miranda Ann Winner. Autumn Whitrock. Kenny Woods. Samantha Mackenzie Woods. Brandon Shao. Rebecca Xie. Sarah Christina Yan. Alexander Davis Yonker. Riley Yishwen Zhang.
Can I have one final round of applause for the class of 2024? As is tradition, anytime Jaguars gather, before we depart, we stand, link, and join together in the singing of the Blue Valley West Alma Mater. Audience, please join us. If you don't know the words, just sway and follow the lead. Band, please take it away. Students, on behalf of the Blue Valley West faculty and the faculties of your elementary and middle schools, I would like to congratulate you. You have left West better than you found it. May you go out and live your life the Jaguar way with a sense of family, taking pride in your hard work and who you are and where you came from, with a grit to persevere and forever striving for excellence. It has been an honor to serve as your principal this year. Thank you to everyone for being here and sharing this great day with us. At this time, graduates, you may move your tassels from the right to the left. Now please turn and find your family members. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the Blue Valley West class of 2024. Seniors, please collect your caps and return to your seats.